Hello students, how are you? Today I am going to teach you about the latitude and longitudes. These are some most important lines drawn on our globe. As you know, these lines do not exist on our earth, it lies on only the globe. Latitude and longitudes are very important lines which help us to locate any place on the globe. So, we will study about the latitudes and longitudes. First of all, I am going to teach you about the latitudes. You can see in this picture these horizontal lines which are drawn east to west are called latitudes. All latitudes runs east to west on the globe. And longitudes, besides the latitudes, we can see another set of lines which run from north to south on the globe. These are known as meridians or longitudes. In this video, I will teach you about the importance of latitudes and longitudes, some important latitudes and differences of latitudes and longitudes. Latitude. I have told you earlier that all the lines which are drawn parallel to equator and run east to west on the globe are called latitudes. Equator is the longest latitude. This is equator and it is the largest latitude on the globe. The equator divides our earth into two halves, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Rest of all the latitudes runs parallel to the equator. So these lines are called parallels of latitude. Importance of latitude. All the latitudes runs east to west and parallel each other, and they never meet because all the lines are parallel to each other. As you know, if the distance between the two lines are equal each other, then these lines are called parallels. So these all latitudes are parallel because they have equal distance between the two latitudes and they never met. The second importance of the latitudes, all latitude run east to west. The third, equator is the largest circle while rest all the latitudes are smaller. As we move to north or south of the parallels of latitude go on decreasing in length and finally reduce a dot at the polar region or poles. Some important latitudes are equator, Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in northern hemisphere, while Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. Here you can see all five important latitudes: equator, Tropic of Cancer, Arctic Circle, Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle here. Besides latitudes, you can see another set of lines which run from north to south on the globe. These are known as the meridians of longitudes. These lines are long. All these lines run from north to south. The meridians means midday, and hence a meridian of longitudes joins places which have midday at the same time. If sunrise falls directly on this line, here it will be the midday, and when sunrise fall directly on this line, here it will be midday. The longitude that passes through the observatory at Greenwich near London is called prime meridians. This is prime meridian. This prime meridian, and this meridian of 0 degree or 180 degree passes through a Greenwich near London. Here is an observatory, and it is near the London. It is marked 0 or 180 degree. There are 360 meridians. There are 360 meridians has been drawn on the globe. 180 meridians has been drawn in the eastern part. 180 meridians has been drawn in eastern part, while 180 meridians, this is not degree, this is the number of meridians, 180 meridians drawn in the western part of the globe. Meridian 0 degree and meridian 180 degree is same. 180 meridians has been drawn in the eastern hemisphere from the meridians fair. 180 degree and east and 180 degree west. 180 degree east and 180 degree west meridians are same, which is also called 0 degree meridians, and therefore prime meridian is also called international date line. Important properties of longitudes. The longitudes are semicircles that meet at the two poles. The longitudes that are furthest apart from the equator and gradually at the gap the between them decreases as move towards the poles where the longitudes meet. The distance between the two longitudes are the maximum near equator. This is the equatorial region, and the distance between the two longitude are maximum, and the gap between them decreases upward or southward where it passes. You can see here, this is equator. The gap between the two longitudes are the highest at the equatorial region, while when we go towards the north pole or the south pole, it the distance decreases as we move towards the poles where the longitudes meet. इक्वेटर के पास सबसे ज़्यादा दो लॉन्गिट्यूड के बीच में दूरी होती है. अगर हम नॉर्थ पोल की ओर आगे बढ़ते हैं या साउथ पोल के आगे बढ़ते हैं तो दो लॉन्गिट्यूड के बीच की दूरी कम होते चली जाती है, और अंततः पोल के पास सारे लॉन्गिट्यूड्स एक दूसरे से मिल जाते हैं. द थर्ड इंपॉर्टेंट प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द लॉन्गिट्यूड्स आर all the lines of longitudes are of the same length as they extend from the north pole to the south pole. These all longitudes are same in length. Longitudes help us to calculate time of a place. We know that there are 360 longitudes are drawn. The difference between the longitudes is 1 degree, and in a day there are 24 hours or 144 minutes. There are 24 hours in a day, and as you know there are 360 longitudes are drawn on the globe. So in 1 hour the sun rays crosses 15 longitudes, because if we divide 360 by 24 we get 15. So the sun crosses 15 longitudes in 1 hour. In 1 day there are 1440 minutes. So if we divide 1440 minutes by 360 we got 4. So the sun rays takes 4 minutes to go one longitude to another.